Hafade, I'm Tanya Chimpoco Mendiola with Joint Region Marianas Public Affairs Office. Thanks for joining us for another segment of Island Images. Tucked away in the hillside next to Hudson Resort and Spa in Tumon Bay is a place where volunteers practice Chamorro culture and heritage with the hopes of sharing it with the community. So come along with me today so we can learn a little bit more about Sagan Kotturan Chamoru. We're here with Joe Beneventi from Sagan Kotturan Chamoru. Hafade, Joe. Thanks for joining us on today's segment, Island Images.
My pleasure.
Great. Can you tell us a little bit about the center?
Hey, the center actually is, when we started, it was a group of artisans who wanted a place, a commune, where we can actually have a place to work. We got together and formed this, and we were just fortunate that the place was actually opened, and we applied for it, and we presented our mission in front of the Chamorro Land Trust, and we were able to get 9 acres. And with the 9 acres came all the old physician housings. So actually, this was the old doctors' homes for Guam Memorial Hospital, the old Guam Memorial Hospital. It took us 8 years actually to tame the land where we can maintain it. We still need a lot of work to do, but after taming the land, then we needed to also refurbish the housing. So we were fortunate, Guam Airport Authority actually helped us out when they were demolishing all the Tizen homes. We were able to get permission to salvage a lot of their windows, their shutters, and things like that.
Doors.
So yes.
You recycled a lot of
those
materials,
rather than to go to waste. And our goal was to refurbish the place and create a place where people and our next generation can come so that we can train them so that none of these arts die.
Thanks.
We have 8 houses. This house is a co-op shop. You have to make it or I won't take it. Next door we have Mark De La Sola. He's our in-house. He paints. It's like a studio. It's actually meant for any artisans who want to work, a place to work and paint.
So Mark is your artist in residence?
Yes.
And I use the colors of the elements, like fire is red, of course. Water here is this is the color of our water.
We have, of course, the museum, which is history of our artifacts and things by Johnny Cake and Ben Sinai. So they give the history about that building and all the artifacts within.
And these were used for hunting and for warfare. We have ancient Chamorro jewelry made from the spondylus shell, made from the cone shell.
Then we have admin, we call admin, but really it's a resource center. We are collecting all kinds of resources regarding our history and our language and whatnot. And that's a place where people can come to actually do research and learn more about the culture and the history of Guam and our people. And it also is going to be our classroom facility for weavers, Chamorro language, for adults and students. But because we just recently opened, we were just actually trying to iron out all the kinks before we actually start these apprenticeship programs.
It's something that ties us to our past and gives us our identity. So if we lose this and we lose the language, then we're just, here.
After admin, we have traditional fishing, where the Valoria brothers, Ray and Joe, they actually do replicas of fishing implements, but they're also pescadores, so they can teach how to make the talaza. They can also show you how to throw the talaza. They can show you how to hunt for a zuzu in the right way sense, traditional way.
So the pescador, that means hunter or fisherman.
Yes.
From Chamorro to English,
Yes.
right? Translation.
Yes.
And then a zuzu is a coconut crab.
Of course, yes.
Right? And the talaza is actually like an ancient Chamorro net.
But I also do teach talaza making as well, weaving. And we do have an apprenticeship that will be coming on, and it will be aired later on when everything comes into par, I guess.
So after traditional fishing, we have house number 3, we call, is performing arts. And Patrick Camacho, he's the one who's spearheading that. He comes in whenever there's a tour group so that they can teach them a little bit of chanting and dancing with the whole sarong and everything. So get them into the feel. We're still working on culinary. Culinary is a massive project because we have to have the right facilities. The next project for culinary is actually on the outside. We're going to build the hotnu. Okay. And then pretty soon, and then after that, we're going to work on the tan. The hours are 11 to 6 Monday through Saturday, and most of them actually are on a volunteer basis, labor of love. Yes. So this is what we want to offer the community and our visitors.
Sizos Maasi Joe for giving us this opportunity to come over here and interview about Sagan Kotturan Chamoru.
Pleasure's mine, actually.
Great. So with that, we hope that you take the opportunity to come over to Sagan Kotturan Chamoru and learn a little bit more about Guam's rich culture and heritage. So until next time, adios.